Hello, money makers. So I am back for part two. We are going to show how you get this prompt generator package to sell. Oh, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me turn it up. Package to sell. I just wanted to come on and show you some of the beautiful images that I was able to create and prompt and create with my prompt generator. So I took it into Gemini, some in ChatGPT, and some in Bing.com, all available to be used for free. Okay, so let's look at a few we have here. Let me make sure you guys can see them. Hold on, let me. All right, so here's a style here. Oh, I hope you guys can see it. Hold on, let me make sure I share. Let me share the entire thing. Yana, don't look at it then. All right, here we go. All right, so here's one. This is kind of different style here. Looks like glossy or clay nation. Super cute. Mom and daughter getting ready for Easter. Um, there's another one. I believe this one was made. I put the prompt in ChatGPT, so they have a little leisure athletic suit. Uh, the boy is cute. Look a little cutesy. Got a little earring. That is cute. So here's a few other ones. I think I put that prompt in Bring, grandma, granddaughter. This is the beautiful one. Remember my prompt generator, I made it a coloring page, able to prompt for coloring pages, realistic photos, and illustration. So this is one of the realistic photos, super beautiful. That is a beautiful stock photo for a commercial, earring commercial, magazine, like love it. A card, like absolutely stunning. So cute. I actually got a sweater like that. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Here's some other ones. I think this one I put the prompt in Bing.com. That's Bing.com. Right, free to use. Again, there's another one, cute with the little Nike set on. Super cute. So it's fun because then you can try the different art styles while you're prompting. Super cute there. The little boy with his curls. That's another one. This one was done at Bing.com as well. And so you'll get to see the different art styles you have available. So someone who gets this prompt generator, they can make children's books. They can make t-shirts. They can put them on sweatshirts. They can put them on cups, mugs. They can use them to create all kind of templates, birthday cards, greeting cards, all the things here. There's another one. I think that one was in pink as well. Super cute. There's a beautiful style here. There's another one. This would be great for a children's story, or making an animation as well. Super cute. There's the coloring pages. All right, that my generator prompt. So this is just a fun app, and definitely it is tons of things that you can do. You can even go to ChatGPT, say this is the kind of generator that produces these types of images. What different products, how many different products I could create from this prompt generator. All right, so that's a great prompt to put in there as well. And of course, that's things that you can share when you're selling your prompt generator, or you can put in the details on your website. More coloring pages as well. Super cute. I think we did this one together. Right? I love this image here. Beautiful mom, grandma, daughter looking fly. Right? Oh, that is super cute. Mother's Day. Like, I like this prompt generator. I love all the multiple different styles. Remember, I went and I prompt and in Canva said, give me 10 more different art styles. So that's why. So it can appeal to many different people. Absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. So those are just a few that I did just to play around with the prompt. All right, so let's get back to Canva so you can see how to get this beautiful app package. All right, let me share my screen. All right, here we are. Perfect. Okay, here I am. I'm back at my with my prompt generator in Canva. So this is what you're going to do. Make sure you're taking notes. You play this back. So once you're done, you finish what you think you made the perfect generator. Now remember, you can always go back and make changes on the back end. Okay, remember I showed you. You go to Canva AI. In the beginning, you click code, and then it's going to show you all the prompt generators you have created. So you always can click on them and come back to update them, make changes. Customers love that. You can let them know you made some updates to it. All they have to do is refresh and the updates will be there. So that's something you absolutely can do. All right, so we're going to click on this button here, use in the design. We're not going to publish yet. We're going to say use in design. We're going to click use in design. You are going to click website. The girls are laughing here. Watching some meditation. I didn't know Sesame Street is teaching the children meditation there. All right. So as you see, your generator kind of half of it appears. No problem. All right. Let me make sure here. It's moving up just a bit. All right. You're just gonna tap one time. You're gonna see this surrounds your generator, the different bars here. Right. You're going to slightly move yours up. All right. It's doing nothing to the generator. It's just fine. We just need this white space in the background. Now you're going to click on that white space and you're going to bring your arrow to the bottom of it. You're going to see it's going to turn into two arrows up and down horizontal. You're going to bring that white space down because you're actually going to move your generator down. So you want to keep going and it'll take you kind of looking and seeing how far you can go. So bring my generator, click on it. All right, the deal is to have some space up top. All right, we want to have a good amount of space up top because I'm going to show you how you can brand it or you can showcase the different things that the generator make. So we're going to bring it down some more. I want to make sure I have enough space. Okay, my generator is a little short. Sometimes your generator might be absolutely pretty long. All right, so you'll have to keep going. I have to remember as I click, I need space for my prompt box. Okay, so I want to make sure I go down. Again, I want to move up and make sure I have some space. I don't, so I'm just gonna click back up again. Click at the white background and move it down because I want to make sure I have space to do what I want to do. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, my generator. Click on it and just slide it down. And I should have enough space for my prompt box. Your generator, again, might be pretty long. And so you go as far as you need to and keep testing it to see how far you need to go. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do with this space here, I'm going to brand it a little bit. All right, let's say you didn't have your name on the prompt generator. You could add your name up here, all right? Let's add some color. Maybe I want to contrast or something. I think I like this. All right, I'm going to add some color to it. All right. I do have my name here, so that's fine. I want to, and I do have the name of the generator here. So I'm just going to put go get some text because I want to make sure it says mommy and me. So let me find some pretty text here. And Canva has so many beautiful texts that you can select from. It's very easy, even if you're using the free account, okay? All right, let me not do too much. I don't like to make decisions super fast. All right, so let's just do this one. I can always come back and change it. Let me undo, put you back. All right. All right, I'm just gonna lock it in place just for now because I want to make sure I'm able to type where I want to type. All right, I'm gonna bring this up, ungroup. All right. All right, I wanted it to say me. All right, I can change the color to this correct. Let's see. All right, I like the white. All right, so I'm gonna put it here. to end. And let's just move to the end and this. Right? You can do whatever you like. All right? You can put whatever you like to put on here. You can add your logo. You have your logo here. You put a message on here. It was one thing I forgot to put on here. We try to put ask Canva to put the how to use directions right on the prompt generator. So that's something I could go in the back end and I will change, and I'll probably do a small tutorial, maybe a short, on how you can add changes to your prompt generator once you complete it. All right, and that'll be a video just so you see how you can make changes even after you're done creating it. You can go in the back end. Right now, I want to add some photos too, because you want people to kind of know, oh, what kind of images I'm going to create. You can tell them, but it's best if they can see it right here on the app. All right, so let me pull up some that I generated, which is one reason you want to test out your generator, so you can gather some images to add. So, let me see. Okay. All right, let's see if you let me add. Let's gather that one. I wanted them to know you can do coloring pages. This one, and really realistic. All right, you don't have to be that many. I'm just testing. Did I grab the one? I think I like the grandma. It kind of fit here too. Yeah, this beautiful family here. All right, so I'm gonna put you here. Let me go out a little bit so you can see. Right, if you have Pro, you can remove the background. I told y'all that 1-year-old is a piece of work here. All right, so I could just simply right now, start having them, placing them where you want to place them. Right. Remove the background on this one. All right, you don't want it to be where they have to make selections, it's not in their way. So, all right, so they get a kind of hint of, oh, what to expect. All right. Let's see, this might be an issue here. Let me see. Okay, I removed the back. Okay, now it fits. All right, I got them here. And let me just do one more. Oh, let me do the coloring page. So they know that it makes coloring pages easy. Right, and so that kind of let them see what it's capable of doing. Bring it up a little bit. Mommy and me. Right, and turn that there. And it's all about branding as well. Anywhere you can brand. Get them closer. Right, because I just love them. My favorites. All right, and I think I got come here, closer. Just make sure. All right, perfect. All right, I'm just gonna click preview, so you can preview what it looks like in the website version. So again, this is the website version, the desktop version, so you can see how your generator looks. All right, perfect. All right, let me just do randomized and generate prompt. I want to make sure I got enough room. Okay, I do. Okay, perfect. All right, good. All right, and you can see what it looks like mobile. Right, we do kind of encourage people to use the prompt generator mobile wise, but most likely they're going to use it on their phone. So we want to make sure they are absolutely able, okay, there we go, to use it on their phone. All right, perfect. All right, we're gonna close out. All right, now that you've done that, you're fine with everything. Maybe you add your logo, anything else. So let's see, you want to add. I don't want to do too much. I'm done because I'll take too long. All right, and so now we are ready to publish your website because that's basically what the app generator is going to be. It's going to be in basically a website. Now, if this is your first time publishing a website in Canva, all right, very important to know this name that's in the beginning of this website. When you name it, they're going to tell you to name it. Make sure it's the name of your business, your website, something you're going to be very okay with because every time you will now from that account want to create a prompt generator or actually do a app or create a website, absolutely not. I'm gonna that's going to be the name. So I put Digital Prompt Queen. I didn't realize I put that one. So that's the name I'm stuck with. And so and you can change the back here too. So mommy and me generator. Ava, enjoy. All right. So make sure you can get a domain here from Canva, or you can purchase one outside and bring it in as well if you want. Okay, but you get a free site, a free domain right with Canva. Okay, I'm going to check the settings. You can make it password protection if you're doing a club or something. You have a school, you have a Facebook community, you want to share with them, and then they're the only ones to get the password. You know, you can do that. You can make your search visible as well if it's something that you embedded in your website or your blog. All right, so you can add that. All the things there. All right, so for the most part, we're just going to leave it like that, and we are ready to publish. We're going to see the confetti come out and say congratulations. Once you know it is published and it is now, you have a link that you can utilize to upload to your beacon, to your link tree, to your Stan Store. I'm going to show you how you can upload it on those platforms. So now you have your link. This is the link to your generator, your website. There it goes. So beautiful. If you did one, comment down below. Let me know that you created your own prompt generator. I want to see it. Let me know what's the name of it, what images you created. This is so amazing. All right, so I'm gonna leave this open here. I'm gonna go back to the main home of Canva. All right. Now I have made some, so I have a few of my listings templates. So let me show you. And this is how you can prepare it. Now, if you have a beacon or other ones, that link right there, you could just go ahead and take the link to the generator, add the link to the generator in the product section, and then when they purchase it, bam, they'll come right here to the website. You could do it that way. I know Beacon is one platform where you can do that, but if you have an actual website like PayHip, Shopify, Etsy, there's a certain way you have to do it. So I'm going to show you real quick, and then you should be good to go. Okay, great. So here are some of my examples. There's realistic photos and yes, and clip art. Got Candy Charm Girls. This is great for illustration. This is also a coloring book and characters. So as you can see, these are this section is for the listing. This is what goes on the website, and this section is for actually what is uploaded to the website. And let's show you how I do this real quick. This is my head wrap baddies. They are so cute. All of this available, guys. This is the last day. If you're seeing this and it is not the first yet, it's available for 60% off my website. Okay. I did a luxury event flyer. I think I did this one here. I'm not sure on TikTok or if I did it here, but you can make birthday flyers, prom flyers, graduation flyers. Yes, this able to prompt out beautiful flyers, and look at my images there just so you can see. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to simply duplicate the one I have here, and I'm just going to use the arrow and bring it down. And as you can see, it now is the last one. All right, I'm going to right click and detach the image that I have here, because that's the image of my other generator. Detach, delete. So now I have a frame. These all came from Elements. Okay, if you come in Elements and you look up iPad frame in Elements, all right, you can see they have a few there. Desktop frame, and you can put your image inside that frame, and it just gives it a nice look to your product listing. All right, period. All right, we're going to delete that one. All right, I'm going to change the color because this is mommy and me. And so we're just going to add a little bit flair to it. All right, super cute. Now I'm going to go back to my generator, because I was supposed to make that's my fault. I was supposed to do a screenshot of it, but that's okay. I'm going to do a print screen, and this should be available on your iPad or on your desktop, where you can kind of do a print screen and copy real quick. All right. Or it's called the snipping tool. All right, if it's on your computer there. So I'm going to just take a picture. I'm going to copy. All right. When I got my website, I was supposed to do a little screenshot so I can get that. All right, I'm going to paste it in here. All right, see, no problem. Bring it together, because there I go. I'm going to move it around just a little bit. Hold on, let me undo. I want to make sure it fits so they can see it. All right, so for the most part, they got it. I'm going to add it again. Okay. I'm going to put it now in this frame. This is the phone frame, because that's mostly where they're going to use it. They're going to use it on their phone or the iPad or their desktop. Okay. I'm going to do that again because I don't like it. But for now, for tutorial purposes, I'll fix it up. I'm going to change this a little bit because it looks like it needs a little contrast. Yeah. Too pink. All right, that works. All right, I want to change my font color. I'm going to click on that and simply just change it. Every other one I'm going to change. All right. And it doesn't take long. You don't want to do too much, all right? But you do want to have your logo there. Make sure people know it's a prompt generator. All right, I put it's new. While you're in Canva, make sure you name it, because when you download it and look for it, you want to know what you're looking for. So this is my mommy and me generator. All right, perfect. All right, we're going to change the name here, down here too. PNGs, coloring pages, and images. All right, so I'm just putting that there so they kind of know what they're getting. I am going to change that font. I'm going to come to the advanced settings, and I'm going to change the line spacing so it comes together. There we go. So it's not hanging off. And I'm going to change that font. This font does not go with that. So let's see, something beautiful. No. All right, maybe let's see if I bold it. Okay, that works for me, just for now. All right. Wait, no, I want something a little. Hold on, let's see. One more. I try to give myself like 3 or 4 chances, and then that's it, because I don't want to go down a rabbit hole with find the images here. No. No. I went to effects. I'm just going to find a nice effects. Let's do outline. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my spirit is not satisfied with that font. No. It's just not satisfied with that font. Sometimes it be like that. But I just don't want to go down a rabbit hole for no font. I just don't. I'm try one more. Here we go. That's what we gotta go with. You can always come back and change it. Always come back and change. Oh, your mermaids. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, and I really should have made sure I did the screenshot when I turned it into a website because it's looking a little odd. There you go. Okay. All right. All right. So that is done. I'm going to duplicate it now. I'm going to go to the two squares here. That's going to duplicate it. Now I'm going to come and go into elements here. All right. And I'm going to look for a shop button. All right. A shop button. I'm going to show you why we're getting that. All right. You can get any kind you want. I'm going to grab what I want. You're welcome to grab whatever speaks to you. Okay. We try to get a blank one with no text on it. Okay. No text. Let me see. Let me just go here. There's usually one I go for, but I don't see it. I got time to look at that. All right. We're going to leave that there. Click on there. All right. I'm just going to have this here. All right. I also want to get a thank you. Now, everybody do theirs differently. You are welcome to do yours. If you have a better way, you're welcome to do this. Now, this is going to be the part that's actually going to get uploaded to your website. It can be uploaded to your Beacon as well if you don't want to do the link directly. If you actually want to upload a actual PDF, okay? Actual PDF. So I'm going to put this here. Thank you. So thank you for your purchase. All right. Perfect. I'm going to grab some text. I'm going to grab my text and it's going to say access your purchase here. All right. Or you can click for your purchase, click for your generator. All right. You can put whatever you like. The choice is absolutely yours. Okay. I'm going to put mine here. You can change the font if you like. Because yes, presentation is also key, but you also do not want to spend too much time in this part. All right. You already did a great job creating a wonderful product. Okay. You could also, if you want, add additional the one in here. Make sure you lock. I didn't do that. Make sure you click and lock. Right? So if you put anything in front, you could put another one. Say here's a coupon for 25%. Here's access to a new release. You can make another sheet and do all the things, extra things here. But if you're just starting out, you want to make sure you say thank you, give them access to your purchase. All right. So now we have our listing. This is going to go on the website. We're going to download this as a PNG. Okay. This is a PNG. This actually is going to be an image because that is what's going to show up in your listing. This is what's going to show on your website. All right. And that will be downloaded as a PNG. Right. Download. Perfect. Now, this is going to hold your generator link. So let me go back to my generator. Here we go. Here's my link here. You got it too. All right. Copy. All right. You're going to go back. So this is very important. So make sure you pay attention. So one, I like to click on the button. There's going to be 3 dots there. I'm going to click on the 3 dots. I hope you guys can hear me. I just realized I was sitting back. You're going to click link. You're going to right click and you're going to paste your generator here and click done. Boom. Don't stop there because some people, they'll be clicking here in the middle and they say, oh my God, I can't get, where's my product? So you're going to click here too, 3 dots, click link, right click on your mouse, paste, done. All right, now your generator is linked there. Now this one, you're now going to download as a PDF. This is so important because if you download it as a PNG, they will not have access to the generator. All right, we're not flattening it, compressing, we're not doing any of that. We're going to just make sure it's a PDF standard, and we're now going to download that into our we're going to download it, right? Once we download it, we want to double check. So click on it, make sure you double check, click, and it should go to your generator. Perfect. So I know it works, right? Excellent. And then now there you have it. You can take that to your website. You can upload it to your website. Let me show you mine's. All right. See, here's mine's here. Here's my prompt generators, a few of my new ones here. I'm going to upload this one as well. If you're interested, the link will be in my bio. If you're interested in the Mommy and Me prompt generator, so this will be on my website. But look how it's presented. It looks professional. It looks good. You can do it however you want. All right. As long as people know it's a prompt generator, they know the name of it, and there's some images on there that shows them this is what this prompt generator creates. All right. Again, I thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all the subscribers, the followers on TikTok. Make sure you comment down below if you completed. If this is something you're looking to learn to do and you want to do it and teach others, I do have a school community, AI Glow Up Academy. We currently have spots available, 18 more spots available. It's April 1st, if you're looking at it the next day. And so our April cohort is getting started. You'll have modules where you'll be able to learn about AI, digital products, how to create them, price them, how to set them up in your shop if you do not have one, and how to build a digital legacy for yourself. So whether that's when you whether create children's books, journals and planners, stickers, create clip art, or like this, prompt generators, vibe coding, where you also create websites using code, or apps. All right. So either way, you'll learn something and come out with a digital product and a plan how to market and promote your business, your service. I thank you guys all so much. You have a blessed one. I will be back, if not here, maybe live on my TikTok. So make sure you follow me there. Have a blessed one. And remember, take it step by step. Keep God first. And you were born a winner. Look at all that you won. You the one that came when your father and mother got together. Out of all the billions that was running to get to mama, it was you who made it, child. You're the strongest. You are the best. And you are the winner. It's in your DNA if you didn't know. You guys have a blessed one. Take care. Later.